Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. TIAA Bank Field. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Denver Broncos and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Throwing now on first down. Cut near the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Williams will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Here's a throw. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Broncos take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. First carry now. This is Bashal Tu'u. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go, set. 50, green. Set.
Here's a design run. make a stop up at the 46-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
What's that? 52. Trouble, 38. Black shot. Slide through. Hut, hut.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. New set of downs from 37.
Here we go. Go red, 38. Ready.
He'll pass it this time. Finds his running back as his Bayshul Tutu. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Pass play now. Short pass brought in. And he stopped just shy of that first down at the 28. 3rd down upcoming.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Ready up.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down.
Ready, ready. Black 40. Fight 60. Ready.
Tutu gets it from the gun. It's the first down, and he's still going. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Again to throw on 2nd. And he can't reel it in. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
And off to Tootin. Breaks the tackle. He's not going to be denied. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
10 block striker. 3-3. 22 needle. Fury. Yellow. Ready.
To throw here on 1st down. Catch made over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now looking to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
We're through 1/4 of this opening weekend of football. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And they're going to deny the trick play. The defense staying alert there, breaking up the 2nd throw. The Jaguars into punt formation. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And this one's kicked up towards the clouds. Wow! And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. First down now, ball at the 33. They'll work against the blitz. Screen here for Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. He's dropping back to throw. Caught by Pat Bryant. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. From the gun on 3rd down. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Working quickly here. He's going to throw it again. And he's tackled for a short gain. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. This is reeled in downfield. It's Bryant. And goes to the hurry up here. They are throwing it again. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Josh Hines-Allen, that time to haul him down.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Ready. Red, yellow, black 40. Ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Okay.
One
Right.
play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Come on. Set.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Ready. Break.
All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches.
Let's go. Blue. 10 black. Blaster. 6. Ready.
He'll look to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
First and 10 at the 26-yard
Right.
line.
97. Ready.
Tootin on 1st and 10. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Field. Set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Called in left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Sign quarterback run here. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Connect. 70 Timberwolves.
One drawn up here for Lawrence. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
Cowboys. Cup 19. Ready?
Lawrence on 3rd and goal. And he will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take the lead just before halftime. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Working now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Throwing from the gun. He put everything he's got behind it. They connect on the deep shot. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Pass play on 1st and 10. He's got it at the 5. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12. He's going to throw this one. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos push their lead to 3. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Ready.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half.
Ready.
One last play before the break.
Here we go. Clock stop. Clock 40. Drill green. Hut.
Looking to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Black, dog, red. Hut.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. All twitched up. They were ready to get it on 3rd and inches, but now a much different situation awaiting them after that false start.
Got it.
It's 3rd and 5 for him after the penalty.
Come on, set. You, yellow. Red, striker, 3-3. Red.
I'll throw it. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
That's good for a Jaguars
52 left.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing it again here. He's got it near the 10. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take the lead right away in half number 2. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
On is Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. Offense to the line fast. Takes the second down snap. Escapes the pocket. Once complete, it's Bryant outright. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. They'll air it out on 3rd. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He's going to throw it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. He throws a bullet to the second. That's complete inside the 35. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skips down inside the 35-yard line. They're going to throw out of the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Offense up to the line fast. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos grab the lead on their first series. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos push their lead to 3. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Okay, ready?
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Ball red. 50, green. Black shot. Set.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Ready?
Inside give here for Tootin. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Working quickly here. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
On the double.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down.
Black, green, yellow. Set, huh?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Jacksonville in punt formation. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Give him 25 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense in the hurry up here. Throw here, 3rd down. And the Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a 1-score game.
Okay, break.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Lawrence here, design keeper. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Come on, set. Blue, 32. Smash, red. Hut, hut.
Back to throw. Dump off, caught by his back. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd down and 5.
Ready.
Broncos go with a dime look here on 3rd down.
Down. 10 black. Hut.
Dropping back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss.
3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
Watch out, left. 62. Black ultra. Ready.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Moving quickly, trying to get sent.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 1 yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Back to throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He's back to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready. 45. Right. Green jack. White. Set.
Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Okay. Right.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Set. Ready. Look, black shot. Set.
Looking to throw here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Target that time, Jaden Reed. So it'll be third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Looking to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
19 tight. Buffalo 18.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars down by only 3. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Ready. 52 Bulls. Ready.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Set, hut. Ready.
On the give, it's Tootin. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set. Black ultra. Set, hut.
Setting up to pass. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on third down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Black 40. Green down.
Here he is to throw. Dumped off to his running back. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Go. Get in the end zone, fella. Make some plays out there. Steal it. Black.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down.
Bronco 80. 18 Rattler. Warrior 17. Go.
He'll look to throw it. And he got there in time. He's taken down. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22.
60 average. 19 Tiger.
Here he is to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Drill green. Go pink.
Looking to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal.
52 blue.
Back to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. So they call a timeout. So that is their final one. And with time left for maybe 2 plays, let's see what they do. Do they chance it or do they just kick it now?
On the jump.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Pound the 50. Pound the 50. Lightning 18. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
The flag comes out. This is going to back them up to the edge of the end zone. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. A very short kick here from the right hash. Oh, he missed it! The pressure got to him on that short attempt. And that miss extinguishes the last chance they had in this game.
The obvious disclaimer right here, Kate. Let's make sure the kicker doesn't, well, take the whole blame for this loss. Because, yes, it was a game-tying kick, but this team's performance and missed opportunities throughout, there were a lot of guys going to watch this tape and say to that kicker, I could have done more.
And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. My partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today. Getting the win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.